Shifting focus to our top story back home in Himachal Pradesh, 26 engineering students who have now gone missing after water was released from a dam near Manali without any prior warning.
Search operations are on as we speak. They resumed this morning at 5 a.m. 2 bodies have been pulled out of the Pandoh dam. The missing include 24 students from an engineering college in Hyderabad, 1 faculty member and a tour manager. All of them were on a study excursion. All staff members of the Largi Dam have been suspended for negligence. Remember that incident taking place after the Largi Dam on the Beas River released extra water without any warning, any prior warning, that is. The DGP of Himachal Pradesh has also confirmed that all the missing students are from an engineering college in Hyderabad. He's also saying that the students were coming from Manali and stopped to take photographs near the river when the search took place. Also, Telangana's Home Minister Naini Narsimha is reportedly leaving for Himachal Pradesh this morning.
Worst part is the rescue team जो है वो 3 घंटे तक कोई भी रिस्पांस नहीं था उससे. एंड जब हमने एक पुलिस ऑफिसर से पूछा था क्या वो नेट्स वगैरह वो लगाए क्या उसका इंतज़ाम हुआ क्या वो डैम के करीब बोले तो उन्हें बोल रहा था कि कंट्रोल रूम को कॉल करके हमको कंफर्म करना पड़ेगा. सो ऐसा था रिस्पांस उन लोगों से.
Right now we have started finding the bodies or any survivors with the help of teams of rafters. They are already in the river, and hopefully we'll be finding if there are any survivors here.
How hopeful are you that the bodies are going to surface, and has the Pandoh dam been closed?
No, dam is already been informed, so they will take care of the situation in terms of level of water and whatever is the possible for them to hold the water. But possibility of bodies coming up is also not very definite with immediate situation, because the bodies might have get stuck in some ravine or something, some rocks and things like that. They surface later on.
Another body has been retrieved by the search and rescue teams that have been deployed along this entire 15-kilometer stretch. The difference between the Largi Dam and the Pandoh Dam and the Beas River that's flowing in between is a 15-kilometer long stretch. You can see that several boats which are there now to be looking for bodies have also been deployed. A lot of them are volunteers who are now going through this entire stretch. You can see that the flow of water is very intense. If you look towards the left side, you can see that it's almost like whitewater rafting here. So the students had got down into the water. They had wanted their photographs to be clicked. They had not anticipated that there's going to be a sudden surge in the level of the water, which happened because the Largi Dam suddenly released a lot of water into the Beas River, which was already flowing very fast, and the sudden increase in water caused all the students who were there towards the center of the river to tumble into the river. And because of the very rocky terrain that you can see all around and in the riverbed also, they started tumbling and rolling through the rocks. Deputy commissioners of adjoining districts are also here overseeing the operations. The Himachal government has taken action against the staff of the Largi Dam. Several have been suspended. Of course, investigation is also on as to why was this sudden release of water that took place. Why was it done? Though of course the staff there is saying that they followed the protocol, they sounded the warnings, the students did not hear the warnings.
All right, let's go straight across to our correspondent Jyoti Kamal, who is reporting from the Pandoh Dam, which is the site of that tragedy. Jyoti, where have search operations reached? And looking at the topography that you just showed us, realistically speaking, is there any hope of finding any survivors now?
Well, Shreya, in fact, several teams have been stationed across a 14-kilometer stretch. This stretch begins from the Largi Dam, where the water was released, and it goes right up to Pandoh Dam, where they have now brought down the gate so that if there is anybody that's flowing, it will be blocked at that particular dam. So it's a 14-kilometer stretch that now needs to be combed very carefully to figure out if there are bodies that are stuck anywhere, if they are caught in any nooks and corners or in any crevices there. So it's, if you're asking me realistically, the water is bone-chillingly cold. It's freezing water, which is basically snow melt coming down from the higher reaches of the Himalaya. So it's very cold water. Anybody in this water for more than 10 minutes, it's going to be difficult for that person not to go into not to become unconscious. So it's the chances are very bleak that somebody is going to make it alive out of this kind of a condition now. But still, hopes are alive. Out of the 24 that had gone missing, 2 bodies have been recovered, 22 still missing. Search operations are on, of course, hoping for the best. But for now, the Andhra Pradesh government officials are expected to arrive here to oversee the operations. Already several teams are here, but they are expected to be arriving shortly to oversee the operations here.
Hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst, I guess, Jyoti, is what you're saying.